wondering what the problem is, waiting for the light to turn green. Do you know what I mean? Oh, baby, you're me.
I'm Paula Nelson, and I'm from Austin, Texas. I was born in Houston, Texas, and spent most of my time in Austin. Went to high school down here. Gosh, you know, of course, growing up with my dad being Willie Nelson here in Austin, you know, I was very reluctant to get actually into the business because I was worried that people were going to focus a little bit harder on me rather than, you know, look to see if I sounded like my dad or, you know, the comparison thing. So it would make me a little bit nervous. But, you know, I pretty much, Clifford Antone, when I was 20 years old, he and I shared the same birthday, October 27th, and he's always been a great friend of the family's. And he actually had me come down, starting when I was 20, to the Guadalupe location, and I would sing one song, Tina Nina Nu, any night that I came down. He would let me get up and sing, and that really helped. And then I started writing, so that's really kind of where everything began. And I'm 38 now, so it's been a while. I gotten over the stage fright for the most part. I think it's still today, when a lot of people come to the show, they're curious because of my dad and what's it going to sound like, but I'm pretty much sure that when they leave that they go home with a different view than just my dad's, which just makes me feel good. Yeah, George is still with us, George DeVore. Matt's doing other things, but he's still our buddy, and he's actually my nephew-in-law, so he's family regardless. And then we have Landis Armstrong playing lead guitar. He's phenomenal. Kevin Remy plays drums, and Chris Johnson plays bass, and they're all, you know, really like my brothers. We all travel really well together, and we just enjoy each other's company, both on stage and off. So it's a good group. It's a family. Well, we made Lucky 13. I'd been saying since last January that we would have it in March. It would be done, because we play at the Saxon Pub every Wednesday when we're in town. And so basically I just kept writing songs, and we just weren't done with it yet. So it came, you know, Christmas time, and everyone was saying, you've been saying since January of last year. So we had like a mini release, which now we call the collector's edition CDs. And then in March, South by Southwest last year is when we released the real copy. And it's with all those guys, George DeVore, Kevin Remy, Chris Johnson, Landis Armstrong, and myself. And we recorded it at Ray Benson's studio here in town. And it's doing really well. We've just did a two-week tour up to the Midwest, and we got another one planned to go to Colorado and Nashville, and we're moving around a lot, which is nice. And now I've got 9 new songs that we're so busy, which is a great thing, that we don't have time to record them just yet. We've just been too busy. So there's another one on the way. We're hoping by next South by Southwest. Yeah, a friend of mine was producing the movie, and he just came to my show at the Saxon and said, hey, do you want to be in a movie? And I said, here in town. And I said, okay. I didn't even know what it was, who was in it. And then he called me the next day and said, oh, yeah, you're going to be Michael Madsen's mistress. Are you kidding me? Wow, that's awesome. I don't even have to act. He's just so cool. You know, so that was great. Lee Majors is in it, Joe Estevez, and it's a political thriller. But it was really, really cool, actually. You know, it's a bit hard. George DeVore is also in the movie. He plays the bartender, Jimmy the bartender. So, you know, I mean, it was a great experience. It was really cool. And I, you know, was like, just get me through this, just get me through this. So I made out with Michael Madsen, and, you know, it worked out. Oh, most definitely. I mean, it's, you know, when we played from 12:40 to 1:20, and, you know, of course, I was thinking it was early in the day, and people just started running up, and it was just a big flow of support. And I've actually never been to ACL before. I've never played it, and I've never been. It's just always so hot, and usually I'm out of town or somewhere, so it was an honor to be asked to play at the BMI stage today. And, you know, it's so cool. The weather's great, and it's just great to see this many people come out, and it makes me proud to be an Austin Texan. Hi, I'm Paula Nelson, and you're watching Yallwire.com.
There's something here to ease the pain. You put it off